Swifties? Let's eat the way the Queen wanted us to eat. Guys, I am like a week away from my Eras Tour concert date and I am balls deep in all things Taylor. If you remember last year, I did a video where I built a day of balanced eats around some of Taylor's favorite meals and snacks. But I've really upped my Taylor education since then. And today I thought it'd be really fun to prepare a day of fun, healthy recipes inspired by some key lyrics in her music. Swiftie or not though, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check out my description for my free Hunger Crushing Combo ebook and to learn a little bit more about my 2-in-1 probiotic protein powder new theory. I'm gonna let you in on a secret that I share with basically all my friends when we go out. ZBiotics pre-alcohol probiotic. So this is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic developed by PhD scientists to tackle the rough mornings after a few drinks. I was actually talking about this product completely unprovoked a little while ago, and the brand saw it and was like, oh wow, yeah, guess she really likes it. Probably worth a partnership then. So yay! Thank you for ZBiotics for sponsoring today's video because I am probably their best customer. I don't even get a discount. They actually sent me this little 6-pack right here, and I raised them a bulk case of 100 that I paid full price for myself because my friends and I cannot fathom having a drink without one. And I love the science of this, so I wanna just explain it to you. In this bottle is a genetically modified probiotic. They developed this probiotic strain with one job in mind. Basically to produce the enzyme that breaks down acetaldehyde, which is the byproduct of alcohol that gives you a lot of the not so fun symptoms. And when I tell you this works, holy moly. I'm 36 years old and my kids wake us up at 5 a.m. I just would not bother to drink anything if I had to anticipate a rough morning. But like, ask any of my friends. My husband and I tell everyone we go out for dinner with about this because it is one of the most innovative and remarkable products I have ever tried. Basically, you take it before your first drink, and obviously you still have to drink responsibly, like have lots of water, eat a full meal, etc. But I can feel the difference when I do not take a pre-alcohol. So if you want to bounce back the day after a night out, check out the link in the description and get 15% off of your first order of pre-alcohol by using my code Abbey Sharp at checkout. But first, coffee. Or in the words of Taylor, a lot of coffee. In an interest to not get flagged by Taylor's team, I'm going to have to recite the lyrics for you rather than play them. Let's fast forward to 300 takeout coffees later. We're not doing 300 because your girl needs to sleep like in the next week, but I did fill myself a big mug. My husband made this mug for me and it's really a beautiful thing. And you guys know I do my regular little latte with some soy milk and some espresso. That's kind of my jam. Now as we take our little coffee break here, I think we should all take a moment to just really take in all the goodness that is Taylor Allison Swift. And when somebody says to me, I don't really get the whole Taylor thing, I obviously go cross-eyed and hyperventilate and then go off about the lyrical genius that she is. But I also like to point out how much this woman does for others. Like, she's just such a beautiful, generous soul. She treats her staff incredibly well. She donates to food banks where she performs. She's helped tons of individual fans who were struggling in life. Like, it's amazing. And even though she has single-handedly taught my kids so many swears, I do think she is like the best role model for kids. And speaking of kids, I think my kids would really, really love this Taylor-inspired breakfast. Afterwards, she only ate kids' cereal and couldn't sleep unless it was in her mother's bed. Sounds like my kids, really. And when I was thinking, what would Taylor Swift's cereal be? What kid cereal would be her jam? I don't know. I went straight to Golden Grams in light of all the gold she has taken home, and also one of my favorite Taylor songs, Gold Rush. So we're gonna do a little gold-themed breakfast. But I don't like the gold rush. I don't like anticipating my face in a red flush. This is hilarious. All right, we are going to do my favorite protein milk cereal. If you guys don't know this recipe of mine, you're welcome, because it's gonna change your life. So super simple. You need a frother, or you can use a, protein shake mixer, whatever is your jam. This is the controversial part. This is the controversial part. People are going to lose their shit. But we need to put the milk in first, before the cereal.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
I know, Poppy's pissed about it, clearly. She's like, that's the wrong way to make cereal. And I get that, Pops, I get it. I get that it feels wrong. We're gonna add in a scoop of your favorite protein powder. This is the kind of cool thing because you can flavor it however you want. We're just gonna let the golden grahams shine, so we're going with a vanilla bean here. And then we basically just combine them. You're making a protein shake in a bowl, essentially. That's risky in a blouse, in a white blouse. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna regret this. And then, golden grahams. I don't even remember what golden grahams taste like. Let's try. Oh, yeah. That are really good. Tastes like a graham cracker. And then you do the dump. What's in this? Whole grain wheat and a variety of different sugars. If you guys watch my video on how to choose a kind of healthy convenience food, I actually talk about cereal and what I usually look for in a cereal. This probably wouldn't make the cut, but that's why we're turning into a hunger crushing combo meal here. And let me tell you, we're dressing those naked carbs up in the most delicious way possible. As delicious as this is, it's not enough for me for breakfast. Maybe for a child, but not for me. So, part 2. Morning, his place, burnt toast, Sunday. Burnt toast. Yes, it's kind of a source of carcinogens, but it is delicious. So we're not going like all the way burnt, but we're talking about like a 7 or 8 on the toaster scale. So let's get to it. All right. Oh, 1, that's not gonna do shit. It's dangerous territory here. 7, all right, we'll stick with 7. Meanwhile, we're gonna make a topper. All right, lot going on here. Into a food processor, I got cottage cheese, obviously. You guys know I love cottage cheese. And it's a great toast topper. Honestly, it is the new avocado toast. And it's packed with protein, like 25 grams of protein in cottage cheese per cup. It's loaded. So I'm gonna puree some so it's nice and like creamy, okay? All right, she's done. But this is gonna take all day.
5 minutes later.
Well, I'll be done my 300 coffees by the time that toast is ready. You know, when I was a kid, we used to go to my grandparents' house, and I have the most vivid memory of this. Every single night before bed, we'd have a bedtime snack of just like a simple Italian loaf. It was probably like $1 at No Frills. And my grandmother used to toast it till it was like burnt, and then like slathered it with butter, and the butter just kind of like soaked into the bread. It was so good. I still can like taste it. And so now I have this very fond memory of burnt toast. And it's not just from the Canadian heritage moment. I didn't realize Grandma had to put in all this hard work while we're yapping away saying, where's my snack? Oh, actually this is a nice level of toastedness. Ooh, she hot. We are going to now load up on our topper. Then I've got some golden berries. These are also called ground cherries, and they're absolutely delicious. They're kind of tart and kind of sweet. I'll just eat these two. That's good. Then we need some golden honey, liquid gold as they call it. Come on, little bear. And for a little crunch, and healthy fats. Oh my God, really? I got some of this, my favorite granola. It's got almonds in there, has sesame seeds. My mouth is watering just thinking about it, clearly. I can't even talk. Oh yeah, because I like a little crunch on my toast. I know, that sounded so Canadian. It's just...
I said it! I regret nothing!
You cannot beat the crunch of well-toasted, thick-cut sourdough bread. Taylor, I think you'd love this. Okay, speaking of childhood memories, I feel like now is a really good time for a little mid-morning pick-me-up, especially because, as you can see, I'm running low on my 300 takeout coffees. And all your girlies like something fun to drink. So can you guess what we're gonna make?
Sweet tea in the summer, cross my heart, won't tell no other.
We're gonna make sweet tea. And actually, I make sweet tea all the time using decaf, so that way my kids can enjoy it as well, and they love it. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna boil some water, and we actually just got our lemon trees back from hibernation. So maybe we'll go get a lemon. Come on. Ooh, we got some yellow ones already. Smells so good. So my kids love to come out here and pick the lemons, and then we make lemonade or we make sweet tea like we're gonna do today. This is a honker. I'll save that one for the kids. And let's do this little yellow guy. Maybe this one. Ooh, that'll work. So these are still kind of a little hard. I mean, they're packed with juice. I'm gonna pop it into the microwave for like 10 seconds. It really just loosens up the juice, gets the juices flowing, so we got more for our tea. Okay, so basically what we want to do is we want to pour the water onto the spoon. It just helps to absorb the shock of the heat, and then we just pray that we don't break the glass. It's happened before. I'm gonna fill it just like halfway, because the rest, we're gonna let that steep till it's really nice and deep, and then we can add some cold water. You do your thing. See now, she's like leaking. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's coming out. Oh. All right, stand back. Oof. I like it really lemony, but obviously you could just do half if that's not your jam. And I'm just gonna I mean, there's seeds in here, but whatever. You can just eat around them. But I'm gonna put the whole half in. It's just gonna infuse so much flavor from the rind. That's really where all that lemon essence is. Oh. I got tons of antioxidants in there. And then, because it's sweet tea, obviously this is up to your discretion, we're going to put some honey in.
Sweet like honey, karma is a cat.
I think that's probably enough. I don't like it too sweet. In fact, I usually have unsweetened. All right, I've got to discard of the tea bags. 1, 2, did I get them all? Yep, I think so. Some of it's just gonna melt and dilute it a bit, and the rest will help it stay cold. Just gonna top it off with a little bit more water. I think that's probably good. It doesn't look too strong. Oh my God, it's perfect. Nice and lemony, just enough sweetness. And I've got some delicious hydration to last me the day. All right, I have a lot of work to do, seeing as I need to have friendship bracelets all over my arms, and my husband bought me these ones, the nicest jewelry. But my son started this for me, and I need to finish it. So I'm thinking I need something with my boy's initials on it. I'm not gonna trade that one. Oh my God, this is gonna take me all day. It's stressful, man, especially with a camera in my face. All right, I got one on. Somehow my son managed to do all this in the morning, and it's going to take me the rest of the day to get this put on. But I'm gonna work on this, and I'll meet you on the flip side. All right, it is finally lunchtime, and I've worked up quite an appetite threading beads. So where are we going? Let's find out, Taylor. Where are we going?
Esty wasn't there Tuesday night at Olive Garden, at her job, or anywhere.
So we're going to the Olive Garden, but not really, because I don't even know where an Olive Garden is. So we are going to make the Olive Garden unlimited, massive ass bowl of Italian salad at home. And I'm very excited about this because I have so many great memories of going to the Olive Garden with my family and filling up on the breadsticks and the salad, and then taking home the massive portion of spaghetti for like 2 or 3 more meals after that. And we love that. All right, speaking of breadsticks, I think we need to work on that first. Okay, I found these. They were like $1.50, and I've never been so excited about anything in my life. They are prepared in 3 to 4 minutes, it says. So I think we need to make them all. I also have some leftover sourdough from my last loaf, and it was kind of like the butts, the ends that nobody really wants. So I've cut those up, and we're gonna make our own little super fast, easy peasy croutons. All right, so let's do these first. Get there. I need some olive oil. Woo. All right. Little drizzle. And this pan is hot, so that's fine. Now some flaky salt. Where's my salt? Salt. Okay, a little pepper and tons of salt. Because croutons have to be salty. And then these guys, apparently you just plop them on. They don't look great like this, but I'm confident they will be delicious. Into a 425-degree oven until the magic happens. Now we make salad. So I'm going to just chop up some lettuce, give it a quick rinse, and that's going into the bottom of our bowl. That looks very sad. I think we need more. Okay, that's better. So then I've got some red onion, going down, some cherry tomatoes, oh, and I think we could use a red pepper. I don't know, I don't think it's in the original recipe, but I also don't care. Because the beautiful thing about salads is they are choose your own adventure experience. So you really just use whatever you got. And I have a bell pepper in the fridge that I'm going to use. That's good. And we need some protein. So I'm gonna do like a double duty protein. We're gonna do some chickpeas, just drained and rinsed here, folks. And I've got a rotisserie chicken here. So I always throw a little bit of this down. They always look just nasty when they're cold. So I'm gonna just probably take one breast off, and I remove the skin because honestly, it looks gross and flabby when it's cold anyway. I love a good roast chicken skin, but on a rotisserie chicken that's been sitting in the fridge for 2 days, and no thank you. So just give it a little rough chop. Nice. Oh, I think our breadsticks are ready. Nice. Yes. Delicious. And our croutons, which are hot as hell, are going in. Okay, let's put some of these on the side. And some olives, because we're at the Olive Garden after all. And I like the ones with the little pimento inside because it's extra flavor. This is a good looking salad, guys. All right, this is looking amazing, but obviously we need a dressing. So I'm gonna do a little copycat Olive Garden dressing. And like most good dressings, we start with some olive oil. I'm gonna eyeball this. Now, I have to do something that makes me very, very uncomfortable. I have to put my spoon into the mayonnaise jar. I just can't even look. Oh, the wobble. I know you'll taste good, but this experience is triggering. All right, now we got some white wine vinegar, a little glug of that, a little bit of our fresh lemon juice, ooh, a touch of sugar. And I know you're like, sugar in salad dressing? Yes, there's usually a lot of sugar in salad dressing, and it definitely helps to balance everything out. Salt, pepper, a little garlic. And obviously I always use the jarred stuff because who has time for their manicure to smell like garlic for days? I certainly do not. I can't stand it. So this is one of my favorite hacks. And then a little Italian seasoning and cheese. And I'm gonna add more cheese on top of our salad. Let it rain. Hey, this is like snow on the beach. Get it? Get it? I'm sure this is Parmesan was what Taylor was talking about. Oh yeah, this looks great. I think my kids are gonna like this too. All right, now we need more snow on the beach. and a little drizzly dew. All right, some little breadsticks coming down. Fuck the Olive Garden. No wonder Esty wasn't at the Olive Garden or really anywhere. She was probably making the salad from scratch because it really wasn't that complex. And it looks damn good. All right, I want a crouton, that's for sure. Come on. The dressing, that's a staple now. This is the test. I'm convinced that they just buy this. Like a cloud. I see this where it's at. Okay, I gotta get a little bit of work done before we get to starting on dinner, and that may require another little drink. Okay, folks, before we get into the drinking portion of this video, I feel like your girl needs to hydrate. And we're going back to Gold Rush for this.
Because it fades into the gray of my day-old tea.
Okay, maybe not day old, but like a few hours old. And as we can see, she's still cold. She's still icy. So we need a little pick-me-up, rehydrating before I bust out the wine. Also, do you guys want to see the outfit I'm gonna wear to the Eras tour? I feel like everyone's doing like a lot of sequins and kind of like a flapper style outfit. It's just not really me. So I'll show you what I have planned and you guys tell me what you think. Come on. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. This was actually, it used to be like a full like pants and I had it turned into shorts, so it was a little more fun. But I'm kind of going for like the Tortured Poets Department vibe. I just need to get like a little black choker and I'll probably wear running shoes knowing that I will be dancing for over 3 hours. What are our thoughts? Yes? Approved? All right, back to cooking. It is 5 o'clock, folks, and that means it's time for a Taylor drink. I know that most Taylor haters love to comment on how often she talks about breakups or exes in her songs, but I'm pretty sure if we did a tally, there would be more references to alcohol than anything else specifically. I think there are really so many to count, but here are just a few of my favorites.
Knew it from the first old fashioned we were cursed. You won't remember all my champagne problems. Lost in your current like a priceless wine.
So I hear Taylor likes Sancerre, which is also my favorite wine too, which makes total sense because our birthdays are 1 day apart. So of course we like the same things, but my liquor store was all out. But I hear her other favorites are Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Grigio, which naturally I had in stock. But Taylor, I hope you know that I will stock my house with all of your faves anytime you want to hang out. I promise you, there will be Sancerre. Now, I specifically have it like drilled into my brain, this scene from Miss Americana where Taylor put ice in her white wine. And I just remember thinking, does she not have like a wine chiller? I don't know, I was thrown off by it. But here we are, basically living the same life. Ice in the Pinot Grigio. Cheers, Taylor. But I think the key is to drink this faster than the ice can melt. So I have to get to it. But that also means I need some food in my belly. So what are we having for dinner?
You asked me for a place to sleep, locked me out, and threw a feast. What?
All right, guys, you heard her. We're having a feast. Now, nothing says feast to me like ordering like Thai or Chinese because I feel like you can't just order one dish. You need to order a lot of dishes to share as a feast. So thank God for Uber Eats, because Mama's done enough cooking for one day. Now, a lot of people who are on health journeys are often quite, nervous about ordering in or going out for restaurant food, maybe because they can't kind of like control the quality or quantity or portions, and they're worried they're going to overeat. But I'm going to show you how I, as a dietitian, would build a balanced meal with all of the delicious things that I just ordered. Okay, so when I look at a meal like this, I see inherent balance. I see tons of color. I see protein, I see vegetables, I see healthy fats, lots of good stuff here going on. And obviously I'm sharing this with my family, but this is probably what I would put on my plate. We got a little chicken satay. This is a beef satay. I hadn't tried that before, so. Oh, but these are killer. My son loves these. These are like the cream cheese crab rangoon. So that's delicious, that's going on. We have some summer salad rolls, which is one of my favorite ways to get in some veg, so maybe 1 or 2 of those. We've got mango salad. Oh, this looks like a good mango salad. Look at that with some nuts on top. So yum. Gonna make sure I get a lot of those cashews too. And then obviously pad thai. She hot. So we got noodles in there, but obviously we also have some extra protein. We've got chicken and we got 2 soups here, and I probably realistically would have a bit of both, but I'm feeling the tom yum, always my favorite. And there's some more chicken in this too, plus some veggies. The mango salad, a little drizzle. Oh, I might do it on the veggies too, why not? Yum. Oh, we have peanut sauce. Get at me. You need the peanut sauce. This looks like good peanut sauce too. I'm just gonna throw it right here. Boop. Healthy fats. I'm in my happy place. I don't even know where to start. I usually go starting with the hot stuff. So let's do a little bit of this. Well, the peanut sauce is so good. The mint, so good. A fun mini salad, right? With your hands. And then I'm getting ready to sweat. Like the beads on my upper lip. Please don't zoom in. Can we filter those out? This is really good tom yum. Tom yum is like my favorite soup of all time. You're gonna see what a messy eater I am. I'm sorry, Poppy. Just a little piece, a little snuggle. Tell me if you like it. You like the feast? All right, now let me feast in peace. You too, Poppy. You've got your own food. Okay, so since I did not make dinner, I feel like I have a little bit of energy left to make dessert, which is so key in a Taylor Swift video because she is apparently an amazing baker. And in Coney Island, Matt from The National sings,
Were you standing in the hallway with a big cake? Happy birthday.
Now, I'm not making a big cake, but a mug cake, that I can do. So let's do it. First thing down, flour. You can use whatever you got. We got some butter, a little bit of baking powder, touch of honey, splash of vanilla, and some milk. Nice. All right, give it a good stir. And I'm gonna add in some freeze-dried strawberries for some color and some extra flavor. Now let's pop it into the microwave.
A few moments later.
Smells good, but I'm gonna like gussy this up a little bit in honor of probably one of my all-time favorite Taylor Swift songs.
Teal was the color of your shirt when you were 16 at the yogurt shop.
We got some yogurt on top and obviously sprinkles. A lot of them. This is good. Okay, so this is probably like one of my favorite videos I've ever made. I got to have a little wine, I got to make some yummy food, I ordered Thai, and I finished my friendship bracelet. I'm not going to give that one away. But I don't know if this is possible, but I would love if you could share this and maybe even tag Taylor Nation. If she ever saw this, it would literally make my life. And I will absolutely be making a vlog of my London Eras Tour adventures, so definitely stay tuned for that. And also, thank you guys so much for supporting me as I take a couple weeks off just to like catch my breath. I have so many exciting things in the works. I just cannot wait to share. And I would just love to spend a little bit more time with my kids before they head off to school. But I will see you next time on Abby's Kitchen. Bye!